students. I wanted to make a quick follow-up video. Last week I uploaded a video about the VOA app, the Voice of America app, which is a news app intended for people who are learning English. It's at that one step easier level of academic English, just one step lower than like a CNN or a BBC, where sometimes the English is too academic and we spend so much time translating vocabulary that we don't take in the whole article as a whole. With the VOA app, let me jump back into that one again and remind you, the VOA app is at just one step lower, where the VOA app is just one step lower than that CNN or BBC level of English. It has hundreds of different articles, videos, things about current events. For example, this article about US-Mexico immigration issues, with really beautiful English vocabulary that's pushing us but not pushing us too hard. If you recall from that video, when I opened up the App Store and I searched for the VOA app, I saw that there was also a VOA Learning English app, and I did download that one to check out. So this app, again, is intended for people learning English as a new language. However, I feel like this app, VOA Learning English, is more suited for high beginner to middle intermediate level, where the standard VOA News app is much better for high intermediate into advanced learners. For example, let me click into one of the listening activities and you'll hear what I mean. Okay, I see something about Brazil, their new president Bolsonaro, and the Amazon. That's an interesting story for me. So I'm going to click to play at the bottom here. Give it a second to load.
The Amazon rainforest in Brazil lost trees at the fastest rate in 10 years. And experts blame activity by illegal loggers who are helped by the easing of environmental protections under President Jair Bolsonaro.
So this has similar articles, but I feel like the rate of reading is so much easier. It's so much more intended for a very high beginner up to a low intermediate level student. However, the highlighting that the app does is a beautiful aspect.
The Amazon is the world's largest rainforest.
And then you do get the pronunciation of the new vocabulary. You also have the option to heart an article or save the article to your account, the same way that you have that option on the VOA News app. There are grammar-specific articles on this app, which is a nice benefit. Advertisement, I'm going to close out of it. And they are talking about here present progressive, so the verb be with ing, talking about this musician who's using present progressive in her songs. Somebody's always trying to get him to change his mind. They're talking about the grammar behind the song. They do have nice videos. Again, I'll click into one so that you can see it's a lot easier than what I would typically recommend for my students in the classroom.
Welcome to the Voice of America's Newswords.
In March, Ekrem İmamoğlu was the surprise winner of the election for mayor in Istanbul, Turkey. Momentum.
His victory ended 25 years of ruling by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's party in the city.
Again, I feel like their reading, their pronunciation is very beautiful for that intermediate level, but it's not pushing our listening understanding at the more high intermediate advanced level. However, as an app, very beneficial for us. Also, you might find some good new vocabulary. There are a lot more advertisements in this app. For example, this one here is an advertisement. compared to the standard VOA News app. There's a lot more advertisements. They do have a lot of specific for learning English. Let me click into this one talking about British Prime Minister and Donald Trump. Again, advertisement across the top of the video. Also, since we're talking about videos, remember that if you are watching videos on your phone, you should be connected to Wi-Fi, because otherwise it is using your streaming data or your streaming minutes.
British Prime Minister Theresa May and US President Donald Trump meet in London. Both leaders expressed a desire for expanding trade between their countries. A Swiss court rules that Olympic champion Caster Semenya
Again, so I feel like it's a little bit easier for the students that are typically in my classroom at that high intermediate to mid-level advanced. There are different audio sections you can click into: everyday grammar, this is America, different things for video, English in a minute, again, everyday grammar. You can also favorite things or download things to watch offline. For example, you're connected to Wi-Fi at your house, you download some videos to watch when you're out and about or on the bus or taking your break at work. It's very streamlined, so it's a lot easier to scroll through compared to the standard VOA News app. Yeah, so another good learning English app. If I have to choose between these two, I think that the standard VOA News app is better for the high intermediate into advanced learners, and this VOA Learning English app is better for the high beginners into mid-level intermediate. However, try them both out, see which one you like better, and let me know in the comments. As always, let me know what you're looking for if you need help finding a specific type of app. And until next time, bye students.